Welcome, huge movie fanatic Nate, stopping on by. This time I'm coming your way to showcase a VHS which just this year turned 20 years old. It was early this year, 2025. It was the 20th anniversary of the film Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, coming out on home video, both full screen DVD, widescreen DVD, and in this case full screen VHS. I don't know exactly when they stopped making VHS, possibly 2006 if memory serves, but this is definitely one of the tail end of VHS's, mainstream VHS's life, and having just turned 20 years old, and this being the 20th anniversary of Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow coming out on home video, I thought, I'll dig this VHS out and showcase it for its 20th anniversary or 20th birthday. Happy birthday to you. You can't drink yet, so don't even try it. One more year. Stopping on by to showcase this original North American VHS release of Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. As we can see on the back bottom corner, TM and copyright 2005 by Paramount Pictures, all rights reserved. Taking a closer look at the front cover, this is more or less the theatrical poster. I think, I don't know if the faces, well, I think there were different versions of the theatrical poster, but I do have a theatrical poster, and my poster doesn't have the three faces, but it's possible that there was some version of the theatrical poster with the three faces of the three main stars, in this case Jude Law, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Angelina Jolie. Panning further down, we can see the title in the classic font of Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow with the tagline, "The world will tremble." Got a close-up on one of the main robots from the earlier part of the film there, with the Totenkopf's little logo or whatever he came up with for his army of whateverness going on in the film. Got a quote from Roger Ebert himself, "Astonishing as a technical achievement and terrific fun." Panning further down the front cover of the VHS, we can see a whole gaggle of them flying, whatever the hell, flying robot thingamabobs flying around, in this case kind of flying towards the viewer of the front cover. Watch out, duck! Taking a look at the right spine, top we've got Jude Law, next photo is Gwyneth Paltrow, and the third photo is Angelina Jolie. Can see a little bit of the CG produced sky there, and you can see the classic title and font of Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. Closed caption logo, catalog number 343413, Paramount logo as it looked in 2005. We can see on the bottom there a Viacom company. Taking a look at the left spine, it seems to be identical to the right spine. Taking a look at the top, interesting, I've been showcasing some VHSs, Paramount and other VHSs, and back in the 90s and stuff, they actually had just a stock font for the top of the VHS. Obviously by 2005 and possibly even before that, they ditched that and actually went the extra mile and put the logo of however, the font and or the logo of however the movie's title was on the poster and or the spines and wherever else. They actually include that logo on the top of the cassette, so that's pretty cool. They went the extra mile and did that. The title Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, gloriously represented in its original font there, as can be seen now on the top spine of this VHS. Catalog number, release year of the film, 2004, color 106 minutes, US PG. Does that mean the US rating is PG? Oh, looks like, Canada is PG as well. And we got stereo and closed caption logo. 2005 Paramount logo can be seen as well. Taking a look at the back of the VHS, first and foremost, we've got this white rectangle area here, which even in the 90s they were doing the same thing here, that they put the barcode in your sound information, in this case VHS Hi-Fi Stereo, Dolby Surround. Hi-Fi Stereo playback requires stereo Hi-Fi VCR. Dolby and the Dolby logo are trademarks of Dolby Laboratories Licensing Corporation. Top corner you can see a quote here, ... like nothing you've ever seen in a movie ... Usually if there's a ... it's only at the beginning or the end. This is a rare occasion where there's a ... at the beginning and the end of the quote. Like I say, and I've said in several videos in the past, this quote could have been like, God, this movie was absolutely stupid. It's like nothing you've ever seen in a movie was so stupid. I hated it. That could have been the full quote, and they could have just taken out the middle. And so whenever you see a ... at the beginning or the end, or in this case, both the beginning and the end, I always wonder if someone just hated the movie and they just kind of took out one aspect of the quote that makes it seem like they're giving it a compliment. But anyway, this is from, that partial quote is from Jack Matthews from the Daily News. The whole back art just consists of basically just New York City and, you know, a little bit of the chaos action between Sky Captain and the robotic flying machines. Also just showcasing once again the three main performers, the three main stars in the film, and a kind of a cool publicity image of all three of them. If the world is in trouble and there's no one else to turn to, it's Sky Captain to the rescue. When mysterious giant robots begin attacking the streets of New York City, intrepid reporter Polly Perkins is on the story and enlists the aid of ace aviator and old flame Joseph Sky Captain Sullivan. Their mission is to find out who's behind these killing machines and stop a plot to destroy the world before it's too late. Co-starring Academy Award winner Angelina Jolie as the ravishing Captain Frankie Cook, and Giovanni Ribisi as the technical genius Dex. Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow features innovative, state-of-the-art special effects that will thrill and amaze you right through to the action-packed finale. Abbreviated credits can be found after the synopsis there. Got a PG rating, and by this time they're actually put a little box under the rating to indicate to the viewer why it's rated PG. In this case, for sequences of stylized sci-fi violence and brief, mild language. It looks like you can also see that Canadian PG rating there as well. Can also see this film has been modified from its original version. It has been formatted to fit your TV screen. Got a Paramount website down there, which isn't something we normally see on VHS showcasings, because usually I'm doing VHS showcasings of VHSs from the 80s or the very early 90s, so it's kind of funny. This might be the first VHS showcasing I've ever done with a website address on the back. Got this and that on the bottom corner, and then on the other bottom corner you've got the 2005 Paramount logo. Taking a look at the cassette itself, pretty simple by 2005, just a white label with a kind of a very dark bluish print all across the board. 2005 Paramount logo can be seen, Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. All this information we've already covered on the cover. Ha ha ha. You can see the Dolby Surround logo there, PG, and the reason why it's PG can be found underneath. All important warning copyright information. Looks like we've got trademark and copyright 04 for the release year of the film. I can't see, oh yeah, on the very, very bottom underneath the all important warning copyright information, we do see a copyright for the release year of this VHS. And the reason I didn't show you the label on the spine of the VHS cassette is because there was no label on the spine. I can only assume by 2005 or maybe even years before it, you know, Paramount gave up on doing labels on the spine. Probably it's a practice that's not necessarily necessary, so they probably ditched spine labels, who the hell knows when. Admittedly, you know, in the 2000s, ever since like 1997, I wasn't really bothering much with VHS, so I can't really comment on what they were doing with VHS, probably from like, well, even before 97, I was doing Laserdiscs. So I mean, ever since 1994 when I got a Laserdisc player, I wasn't really, renting or purchasing too much VHS, video cassettes. So it's hard to say when they stopped, putting labels on the spine, but I can only assume by 2005 they were no longer putting labels on the VHS spine. So I guess that pretty much does it for this showcasing video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, we'll catch you on the next video.